It's kind of late. Are you wondering about me and Francis? That's Francis. Francis. Francis and I, y'all aren't even there, I don't care. So yesterday I shared this doll in the hall post. Did y'all see it? So I shared this post and wrote, this is really a funny post. Hey, Emily. Hello, there's Sydney. I shared this funny post and said, doll in the hall, this person, Natasha, so-and-so and so-and-so, wrote it. She should be credited with her creative genius. Now, she had a personal page, and I could have shared her personal post, but I didn't. Probably should have. But I gave her credit, and I used her photo of these dolls. And this viral post was shared like 100,000 times. So anyway, so today she sends me a message and says, you didn't get permission. And I was like, you're right. I should have asked for permission for the photo. And she said, you stole my idea, you stole my hashtag, and you're making money off my idea. Now, y'all might not care. I did not get credit. I did not get permission to do the photo. But it was a personal page. It wasn't like it was a blog page. So whatever. I did not steal her idea. Because I gave her credit for the idea in my post. Didn't I, Mary Keelan? And then I stole a hashtag. So if you look up hashtag doll in the hall, there's an Instagram page called Doll in the Hall. Now they're writing bad reviews on my Facebook page. So the real issue is that I am making money as a subscriber. And I mentioned, I'm going to talk about Doll in the Hall, Francis, on my subscriber videos. It's when you pay $5 a month. Right, Francis? Really is good. If you subscribe, you get to see what Francis is doing. But now all these mofos are just in a knot. And why is it people that are... Why is it that you know the people that are going to be in a knot? They have like profile pictures of skeleton faces. And then clearly they underestimate me. I am not going to lie. Right? I mean, I'm just not. There's just no benefit to it at all. But it's funny to deal with people that are insane. And so then this person says, even in the face of injustice, I am kind. Bitches. Well, now you know what I have to do when people do that to me, right? You know that I'm forced to go on their Facebook page and screenshot their photographs and then put them in my comment section. I can't help it. It's a requirement. Julie Sherman, you'll stand by me, won't you, on this? And so, one, I pointed out several things. I pointed out that there are dozens of people that have taken her idea and not given her credit for it. They don't care about them. Then there's another big blogger. She's got 30,000 followers. She gave her credit just like me. Are they coming after her, going to burn her at the stake? No, sirree, Bobby, they're not. So I said, I just don't understand why are you in such a snit? So this girl, Natasha, comments on my thing. You can come to my page and watch the doll for free. Francis is much more fun. That doll, Annabelle. So Francis is not going to be Doll in the Hall. Francis is going to be doll with the bad hair. Francis and I'm like that man that did the, do you remember the man that had the, what is it when somebody pretends to talk? Ventriloquist. So Francis, I'm putting myself on restriction tonight. I'm not allowed to say anything else negative. Oh my God, we got in the biggest like Kavanaugh fight at our house. But anyway, so the doll, there's my sister-in-law, Caroline. So the doll in the hall, she says on my page, you cannot make money on my idea. Yes, I can make money on your idea. Just go with me here. Elf on the Shelf. Someone created that idea, right? Well, there's YouTubers that hide the elf on the shelf, and they make a lot of money. Now, if I had created Adrian Wood built Elf on the Shelf, what if I bitched out the people that were making money on my idea? You should sell t-shirts now. Doll in the Hall, the Doll Diaries, Francis Strikes. Francis strikes again. Nice, Francis. Francis, you have on tights, sort of loose. So my mother bought this doll for me when I was like 20. Why did she do that? The doll, so I had the doll today hidden. And then really, you do have to subscribe. I had the doll hidden in the fireplace. Ooh, that doll's scary, people. Russell wasn't scared at all. He was like, you piece of crap. We know that you put that thing in my bed. Blair was like, do not put that in my room. So of course I got to put it in her room. Where should I put it though? I might put it under her bed. So in my subscriber videos, then I video when they stumble upon the doll. It actually is real funny. Even if Natasha doesn't want me to do it. Hyena. But anyway. It's not stealing if you give credit. Now, if one of y'all took my post and you put it up there and you didn't put my name on it, I mean, I call people out for doing that. That, like, really pisses me off. But that doesn't mean I can't make money. So I've been saying to this girl, well, you want to get subscribers. Well, she doesn't say that. She just started this blog page last night. So now I tagged that in there. She told me to take it down. And I said, well, you're shooting yourself in the foot because I got you about 300 followers when I tagged your post. But go on with your bad self. You don't want me to tag you? I wish somebody would tag me. If somebody has 60,000 times more followers than I do, Felicia Keys, let's say Alicia Keys, she shares my letter, right, from Amos, or about her son, remember? Hi, Stephanie. And she doesn't tag my post, but she tags me, Tales of an Educated Debutante. Now, do you think I bitched out Alicia Keys for doing that? Not that I'm Alicia Keys. No. I'm real excited that Alicia Keys shared my post. Right? That's why you put a post up. Love what matters. Today, parents, they never share your original post. They tag you in their post because they want traffic. It's the price of doing business when you're trying to build your brand. Yes, sirree, Bobby. And my brand involves Francis and snakes. Hide the doll in the shower. Ooh, well, they only use our shower. Oh, God. iPhone storage full. So I'm using this old iPhone because my phone died last week. And you know how you pay for insurance? Why do people pay for insurance? They're like, well, if you give us $200, we'll get you a refurbished phone. And then you can get $315 when you give it back. Or you can just keep your crappy phone and you'll get $150. So I did the math. Did y'all just do the math? $200, $115. Anyway, saves me $50 not to get the insurance doll. How do I see you hide the doll? Wendy, you don't see me hide the dog. The doll will not fit in the refrigerator. Wendy, you only see, remember, you're a top supporter. Didn't you see the other night when Russell stumbled upon the doll? It's too dark for you to see me hide the doll. I'm going to hide the doll in Blair's room tonight. And then I'll video and put it on my subscriber thing. Y'all might be sicking about hearing about that. But no, it's really good. You click Become Supporter. It's my BS. My BS something. BS, Become Supporter. And tomorrow, no, I hadn't put Francis in the car. Ooh, Aunt Caroline, that's a good idea. I will. I'll buck her in the back seat of my car tonight. Yes, it's awesome. Tomorrow I'm going to Raleigh to help with this neighborhood supper. And for my supporters, I'm going to be doing live video behind the scenes. Amy Boyd Mason said it's worth every penny. Last night they got to see an interview with Blair on all Blair's Halloween costumes. And 2 years ago, I had forgotten Blair was Donald Trump Duck. She bought this Donald Duck costume, or I bought the Donald Duck costume at the consignment store. And then she laminated a Donald Trump face, and we put a rubber band on it, and she was Donald Trump Duck. Yeah, it was good. I got to pull out some of those pictures. Look, Kate said it was, see? So anyway, if you're a top supporter tomorrow, you're going to be behind the scenes. Me and Vivian Howard. Vivian Howard and I, my mother would say. Someone who makes macaroni and cheese from a box is going to be assisting in the fancy dinner cooking. What do you wear when you cook? Carlos Carrera, do you know? What do you wear when you go to Raleigh and cook? Thank you, Kristen. So nice. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to wear. Saturday Night Live. Oh my God. I'm dying to watch Saturday Night Live. Oh, there's Logan. Amos is Logan. An apron. I know Vivian has an apron for me. Taper to the window from the outside, peeping in. That's a good one. Sydney, Thomas will be at Cotillion. Sydney does Lost Colony Cotillion tomorrow, but I've got to find somebody to do the driving since I'll be in Raleigh. Speaking of driving, maybe Mary Cole could take them over there. You could rig it so it was looking over the edge of the bed at Blair. Mary Cole is my friend and also willing to babysit Amos, which is a wonderful combo. And we had a glass of wine tonight at Waterman's. We got our fish tacos. Put in a backpack for school. No, I have to do something today. I think I like Caroline's idea. I'm going to put him in the car. Francis, do you want to get in the car? Because we go to church breakfast in the morning. And I don't want to walk because then I'll get sweaty. Poor Francis. Francis is so scary. This almost makes me want a baby. But I don't. Hello, Alice Swanson. Anyway, we were just watching Saturday Night Live from last week. It was real funny. I mean, it probably wouldn't be funny to some people, but I have a sense of humor. Y'all don't need y'all all getting all pissy. But it was like Brett Kavanaugh slamming glasses of water like it was beer. Oh, God, it was funny. I mean, we can't even talk about it in our house. We're in like a full-on war. Matt Damon. I mean, Matt Damon was good. Holy cow. Really good. If y'all hadn't watched it, I encourage you to. I realize that some people are terribly upset over what happened. I'm not particularly tickled over it myself. But I know one thing. Things happen, and you just got to keep moving. You can't sit around and be pitiful or mournful. I mean, there are worse things. Like your child getting cancer or living in North Korea and being sent to a death camp. So you just got to embrace democracy. Half of the people in the world did not vote in the last election. I hope people get their asses out there and vote. I'm very thankful to live somewhere where democracy exists. I liked Flat Alyssa Milano. I know. It really was funny. I'm going to be voting. And make sure you look at what these people are doing. If you don't know a name on a ballot, give them a look-see. I got this great thing today. Well, God, it means I found it on the floor in the living room, but I thought this was so clever. So I live in Edenton, and Nancy Heininger is running for school board. And it has, so she was a librarian, children's election books, Duck for President, Amelia Bedelia's First Vote, election websites for children. Isn't that crafty and creative? I mean, Nancy, that makes me think you're a good person to vote for. So thank you for that. If I ever run, which is never, I might do one of those and copy your idea. Will you call in the doll police on me if I do? It's the best compliment, flattery. Right, Francis? Francis's eyes don't close. That does sort of creep people out. Francis's hair looks kind of like mine. Oh, Francis. Francis. Francis, I'm not breastfeeding people anymore. So if you want to see more about Francis, or you want to see Vivian and I cooking, you better become a supporter. This whole supporter thing, you know, heaven forbid I like advertise. It looks like you're nursing Francis. I'm not nursing Francis. I no longer nurse anyone. But thank you, Mary Scott, for pointing that out. I told my daughters 18 and 14 about the doll in the hall, and they were very against it. Ooh, that means you need to do it. Mary Scott, do you remember all those dolls we found in the attic one time? Ooh, they're creepy, creepy dolls. They make Francis, you look tired. Francis doesn't make eye contact. The snake is creepy. The snake's from the fair. The snake probably cost me $100. Especially since Amos dipped it in everybody's fish pond. Noses. Brett Kavanaugh, my nose itches. What was I going to say? Oh, the supporter thing. And Mary Scott knows this because I told her. So I don't advertise. Not because I shouldn't, but because that would require me to, like, do something. How did you get to meet Vivian Howard? Oh, we were in high school together. And then we had to go to, we did this Azalea Festival, celebrity guest, that she's like a real celebrity. And we reconnected then, and then she came and stayed with me at the beach this summer. Anyway, she's just become she's a good friend. So she's, cooking for this thing because she's good and I'm not, but I'm fun, so I can help. So my cast might be a little bit of a problem. My stinky, dirty, yucky cast that I have for one more week. But anyway, so the supporter thing, this is a way I could never get out of my pajamas again. I can sit in here, come to Benny's. I know I do want to go to Benny's. Oh, there's my friend Taya. I could sit in my pajamas and talk and get paid. Y'all might not like me enough to even want me to have that opportunity because it really would be so annoying. But if I benefited from it, I would make sure that everybody else benefited too. Some way. I would. I'm nice like that. Aren't I, Mary Scott? I share things like Cokes, Mountain Dews. Allie lives in Rocky Mount. We want PJs and talk. I know. Thomas? He really didn't want me to do a live video. You need to go to bed. Do I say that every night? Big Thomas, every time I left the room and went to the bathroom, I'd come back in here. Look, these lights. I have lamps. They're off. He kept coming in here and turning off the frickin' lights. So annoying. Anyway. What else, people? Tomorrow's Sunday. It's going to be cool in a week. I just saw the high is 70. That's what it does here. It stays hot as hell. Hey, Allison. And then it's freezing. I don't like to turn on the... Why are you telling me to move Francis? There. Me and Francis. Francis, you need to tell the supporters that you'll have a good time tomorrow. Won't you? She's creeping in the corner. Who's creeping? Francis? Anyway, subscribe up, Tootsie Peoples. Much better. Thank you. I have to teach Sunday school in the morning. After I go to breakfast. I'm to take a shower, and I'm going to drive up to Raleigh, and I'm going to leave a teensy bit early. What time will you be live tomorrow? Well, I'm going to be live for my supporters, Sarah Taylor Brown, and you are not one. You're a top fan, but you have to become a supporter. But it'll be probably before the dinner starts, maybe around 5. I have to be there at 4. Comments all over your face. Oh my gosh. Well, Lord, now they're everywhere. I can't get rid of them. Are they still there? Hide her in the Sunday school chair. Ooh, I could take, oh, golly. How do you get these comments to go away? Oh, well, then I can't hear what y'all are saying. Let me try. Oh, anyway, I'm not that savvy. I can hold it real far away. There, is that better? I'm going to do the video for my supporters before. We might do a couple of little ones. But the rest of y'all just have to look at still photos and wonder what it was like. All that access to cooking genius. Swipe left to go away. No, that does not work on this old phone. I can't get a new phone until October 10th. Well, I can, but then I can get the newest phone. And you know, I'm real into the camera on the other ones is much better. Anyway. Doesn't work. What doesn't work? Nothing? Oh God, I gotta go to bed. I'm tired. I needed a nap. Carry on, people. And what else? I'll check in with y'all sometime this week. Be getting ready for Halloween. Oh, I'm in Ashboro Thursday. Is your cast something? No, I can't. Is that your own? Now it's driving me crazy. I can't read this stuff. Is that your own doll? Yes, my mother gave it to me. It's mine. Blair said, that's your doll. How do you become a supporter? You go to your computer and it says Tales of an Educated Debutante. And there's a blue button that says Become Supporter. And you click on it. It's $5. Oh, there's Cody Preston. He's a supporter. Cody lives in California. Please put that thing in Mary Scott Pagler's hair front seat of her car. Julaine, you should have private messaged me. Because you know now she's watching. I can't do it. I'm coming to Ashboro. Yay, Susan. Ashboro is going to be really fun. Thursday. I don't know where I'm staying. I need to make sure I'm staying somewhere out there. I'm going to stay. Does Francis go away at Halloween? How long is she staying? Yena, Francis is a boy. Yena was like one of my very best childhood friends. We were right across the street from each other and played together about every day, didn't we, Yena? Francis, I don't know how long Francis is going to stick around. So sorry. What? Oh, that you called Francis a girl. Francis doesn't mind, do you, Francis? Francis, do you care? Francis said no. Aren't you staying in a guest house? Oh, I don't know. When are you going to be in Ashboro? Thursday. I don't know if I'm staying in a guest house or not. Oh, you know what? Maybe I am. I can only do like 1 week at a time. Rosemont Vineyard is in, I think it's April the 5th. No, I'm in Florida. Macon is scared of dolls. And I'm tempted to tell your kids about Doll in the Hall. Macon. Not when, where? Where what? Where is in Ashboro? It's the Randolph Family Crisis Center. I mean, I've got to put those events up on my page. I'll try to do that tomorrow. If I can. It looks like a girl. It's not a girl. It's just a very classically dressed boy from the 1800s. I mean, he has on brown tights, pants, knickers. Um, so I don't know where it is. And then Burlington, I think it's at the hospital or something Friday. Oh, you can't stop. I can't stop yawning. I'm gonna go to bed. Where's Francis's arm? Oh, Francis, don't dislocate your shoulder. Francis is waving bye to y'all. Anyway, nothing else. I don't think there's much else to report on the second. Kind of gotten my education post out. I might need to get part of them. I live in the western part of the state. Oh, that'd be good. Night, Becky. Anyway, you all support me with my thieving the doll in the hall scenario. What time is your event in Asheboro, Caroline? Ooh, my sister-in-law. I don't know, Caroline. I bet it's at like 6. I have to check. I really like Monday. I was like, oh, I gotta get organized for that. I hadn't unpacked from the last trip. Very good at unpacking. The doll is bizarre. Cynthia, the doll is not bizarre. Come early and we can get lunch. Oh my God, early? How early would I have to get there? We'll see. I'll try. I'm going to sign up. I supported Amos. Oh, did you buy wrapping paper? Oh my God, that wrapping paper. I really appreciate everybody that did that. Janie likes my doll. And everybody that gave we've got about $3,000 in the GoFundMe. And I'm going to talk to Vivian tomorrow about, she's doing a t-shirt drive where you can buy t-shirts. And I am going to talk to her about some ideas about that 3,000 GoFundMe. But I'm going to get y'all's opinion before we do that, because a lot of people donated, and I want to hear what you have to say. How do you order wrapping paper? Oh, are you really asking me that, Jamie? And Ellen bought a knife sharpener. You go to, I have a couple posts. It's Charleston Wrap. So scroll down a little bit. I have 2. One, Amos and Mr. Brown, you know, the nice fella at school that Amos likes so much. Mr. Brown, and I have the link there. And you can order online like through December or something crazy. But we've done really well. I'm not PTA president or anything this year, but they've like made more than we've ever made. Yeah, it's Charleston Wrap. It really is good paper. It's that reversible paper, you know. Still need to order. Allison hadn't forgotten. And Allison, I hadn't forgotten to talk to you about camp either. Thomas wants me to check. He loved that Camp Trinity so much for the week he went. And I need to check and see. They don't have the schedule up yet because they got annihilated in the hurricane. So anyway, he real into that Camp Trinity week. I think it has something to do with a young lady that was there. If I had to guess. Though he's not that into girls, but he did seem very insistent that he wanted to go that week. I'm too old or young for all that now. Changing diapers and people about to be teenagers. Oh God, no wonder I'm a wreck. Anyway, carry on. Allison, I wish I would see you tomorrow in Raleigh. Maybe a good reason to go west. Only thing about camp in July is like having to drive everybody. Well, I think June. Anyway, call. I will. I'll call you tomorrow. What does your hat say? The letters are backwards. It says Blue Ocean something. Catch and eat. Oh, Blue Ocean Market. It's this fish market down in Morehead City. And they have real good wahoo salad and yummy grouper. I mean, they have fresh seafood. And they have very good Bloody Mary mix. And anyway, whenever I'm in there, he always gives me like some koozies or a hat, something. So I wear it. Okay, no more talking. Go to sleep. I'm going to go watch Saturday Night Live.